Well, I was thinking it's a good time to go back over critical thinking skills. Something very important. I took a class in college about it back. He had a good source material for us to use. So he's like, okay, the McCain and Obama election was coming up, and you had to write a paper, but it had to be either for or against one of them or neither one. But you had to use critical thinking. You had to use actual viable facts, actual data to back up the reason you were voting for this person or not, or neither one. So you actually had to use source material. You had to show that your reasoning was valid. It couldn't be some made up BS. Anyway, so you had to do research, which back then it was a lot easier. That was '08. It was pretty simple. You could use edu or .gov, and you could easily trust what you were reading. You'd check out the associations with the college that it did on edu, but now you got Prager, and somehow they got the edu in it, and they're definitely not education. But it was simple, and me, I had a plan to vote for McCain actually, and I was looking over the records because my main thing with Obama was not having the experience. He didn't have a lot of experience, like one term in Congress, right? So, and that just made me think, hey, this guy isn't experienced enough. But then I looked over the body of work. I looked over, what did Obama vote for that he was saying he supported? Everything Obama said he supported, he voted for. He pushed forward the legislation that he supported. McCain didn't. There were several things that McCain was running on that he did not support. And that's how I voted for Obama. Yeah. Because I was like, yep, this guy holds up to, at that time, holds up to what he's talking on the campaign about. So those are the simple ways to use critical thinking. But this election, all you got to do is look at what you're seeing Trump say and do, and look over his history. Look over how his 4 years in office went, how they actually went versus, the performance and all that. What actually happened in the presidency, not the game show bullshit, okay? And then look at Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's 2020 campaign and see what they said. Did they get a lot of the stuff they promised done? Yes, they actually did. And you can go look in Kamala Harris's records and see, is she a qualified candidate? Has she backed certain policies? Has she changed a little? Yeah, usually running for president, you're going to go more centrist than liberal because, well, that's what you do. Usually you go less conservative and more central to get everyone. So you can look at both candidates and make up your mind from that and look at the actual facts. You can look it up online, use Google, use legitimate sources, make sure your sources are accurate, and you go by that. And just going off of Fox News, NBC, MSNBC, or CNN doesn't qualify. You gotta see what's behind it. Follow the sources, see if it's accurate.